So, Rupert, let's start really at the highest level. One of the things that struck me in one of your recent talks was you were talking about how we have all these clocks. We have the nuclear clock and we have clocks around climate, and people say it's 5 to midnight, et cetera. And in one of your talks, you said, no, it's actually 5 past midnight. And I'd like you to talk a bit about that. And maybe the sub question is, how bad is it going to get and how fast? I know you spend a lot of time talking to some of the best scientists who, as you said, are conservative often, as scientists are in terms of not making headlines. So, from your perspective, talk about that 5 past midnight and where we're at right now.
Yeah, so the reason we think that it's so important to be clear that this kind of 5 to midnight, 1 minute to midnight stuff is really passe is that until we actually admit how much trouble we're in, we're never going to actually face up to that trouble and do enough about it. We can't. If we keep pretending, oh, it's kind of bad, but, we can still fix this, then we're never actually going to face right into the jaws of the horror that we're in. Because the truth is, we're not going to fix this. We can ameliorate it. We can and must ameliorate it. We can stop it from becoming completely apocalyptic. But this is not the kind of thing you get to fix. Or to put it another way, quite a long time ago, we might have been able to fix the climate problem. But now it's too late for that. We are in a predicament. We are deep, deep in trouble. And the way we express that in the Climate Majority Project is by saying, metaphorically speaking, it's 5 past midnight. We are in the age of consequences. We are deep into the danger zone, into terra incognita. And that's going to carry on getting worse for a long time to come, even if folks like us manage to step up brilliantly and do a lot about it. I'm just going to repeat, I am absolutely not saying it's too late to do anything. I'm absolutely not saying we are fucked. What I am saying is we are in very, very severe trouble. And we need to admit that trouble. You cannot get anywhere with something which is, as I say, worse than a problem if you don't actually face where you are, if you don't face the hole that you're in. And by the way, this also goes for talking about the cause of the trouble. So imagine, for example, two countries at war, and in one of those countries, people are saying, oh, look at these terrible impacts from this war.